Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Abushad. In this video, I am going to show you how to configure an EC2 machine to use as a client machine for the CI/CD integration. The CI/CD integration I have shown you in my last video, only the pipeline. So in this video, I am going to show you how the client machine is configured and what are the tools which we are going to install. You will see everything from end to end. All the steps I am going to show you clearly. At the end, I am going to show you the pipeline as well, and we will complete the pipeline to make sure that this setup works fine for the CI/CD pipeline. All right. So this is the representation of what we are going to see. So this machine I am going to create as a T2 small machine instead of T2 micro, because in T2 micro I was getting some performance issue. So I'm going to show you in T2 small machine. T2 micro will also work fine. There should not be any issues. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you in T2 small. So let's go and see what are the things we need to do. Okay. So let's go to the console, management console. Go to services EC2, do a launch instance, Ubuntu. I'm going to use Ubuntu. Okay. Okay, T2 small. Okay, I'm going to keep the default here. Enable. Okay, next. I will keep 10 GB. Next. Okay, review and launch. Okay, launch. So I'm going to use the same old key pair, launch instance. Okay, so it is getting created now. Okay, so you can see this is getting created. Let's give it a name. Say client Jenkins. Save. Click here. It is still getting created. Let's wait for some time. Okay, click on connect. Copy this. Go to your terminal, and from there you can connect now. So this is the desktop is where my key file is downloaded. So I'm going to switch to this folder, and from here I'm going to run this command. Okay, it is connected now. Now I have documented these steps. It is a very raw documentation. I'm going to access it and going to copy paste the contents from there, and I will try to upload the same document in my blog. You can go and refer there. Okay. Okay, so first thing which we need to do is to install the AWS CLI. So let's go and install it. Unzip will not work because unzip is not there. So let's do this. Okay, now let's unzip the AWS CLI. Let's do an install. Okay. Okay, so AWS CLI is now installed. Now the next step is to configure AWS. So let's go and run this. Okay, so I'm just pausing the video for the time being because I want to access my secret key. Okay, now I have configured AWS CLI here. So if I do it, okay, so everything is configured here. Now let's go back to the document and let's see this clusters. So it is able to access the cluster and report that there are no clusters. I have removed the old cluster and I'm going to show you here how you can run that eksctl and create the EKS cluster. Okay, let's go back to the document. Now let's install kubectl. So the AWS CLI we are installing here is AWS CLI 2 version 2. kubectl is 1.21. Okay, so kubectl is installed. Okay, let's go and install eksctl now. Okay, so it is showing. Now let's do this eksctl get clusters. Okay, so no clusters are found. That means our configuration is fine. It is able to report that there are no clusters. Okay, I'm just going to run this command, eksctl command, to create the cluster. Okay, this command you have already seen in my old videos. So I have added one more option to this command. You can see here I am adding node volume size 15 because by default, if I show you, sorry, eksctl create cluster. See here, the node volume size is 80 GB in size. So I know most of you are using free tier account. So this will create an 80 GB size disk so that you might run out of the free tier option. So just want to show you that this is one option where you can decrease the size of the volume. Okay, so I'm going to mention it in this command. So you can see node volume size is 15. It is 15 GB. Okay, so meanwhile it creates the cluster. We will go and do the remaining stuff. Okay, I'm going to open another terminal and let's continue doing it while on one terminal it creates the EKS cluster. Okay, now I'm going to install Docker. Okay, I will give you an official documentation link as well, where it's clearly says what are the methods you can use to install Docker. I'm using this method. Okay, so let's see. Okay, okay, it is working. Let's go and now install Openjdk. Again, I will share you the official link, okay, to Jenkins, so that you guys can go through it. Okay, so now the JDK is getting installed. JDK is a prerequisite for installing Jenkins. Okay, let's wait for this to finish. So we have now installed OpenJDK. Now let's go and install Jenkins. Okay, now Jenkins is installed. Let's see the services system CTL. Jenkins is running. Startup is okay. All right. Now let's access Jenkins. Okay, let's go and get the DNS name here. Colon 8080 is the default port. Let's access it. Okay, so it's not loading here. Let's go and check the security group. When we were installing the instances, we mentioned only 22 port. So let's go to the EC2 instance and check for security. You can see here the inbound rule is only for 22. So let's add 8080. Okay. Okay, let's go and check it now. Yeah, so the default password is here. Let's go and take it. Okay, it is logging in. Let's install the suggested plugins. Okay, this will take a minute. Okay, so plugin installation is completed. Now let's create our first admin user. Let's give it username admin. Provide password. Save and continue. Instance configuration. This is the URL. Start using Jenkins. Okay, so the Jenkins is now installed as well. Let's go and see the documentation. Okay, so guys, this is very important. We need to add the Jenkins user to the Docker group. Why? Because whenever there is a new job run from Jenkins, the users are run with the user Jenkins. So when you create the Docker images and stuff like that, you are running with the user Jenkins. So this is very important that you add the Jenkins user to the Docker group so that you get the proper permission to create build the Docker images. Okay. Okay, now let's go and build the Jenkins pipeline. New item. Okay, let's give Java Mongo a pipeline. Okay, pipeline. Go to pipeline, and I'm going to copy paste the entire content from here. Okay, I'm going to create the variables as per our code. So for Git, it is git credential 2. Okay, it's fine. Git cred 2. Get the URL. Okay, branches main. Add Jenkins. Give the username and credential. So we need to provide the token here. Okay, so let me pause the video again and take the token. Okay, now I have taken the token. Let's give it here ID git cred 2 git credentials add. Select this. Okay, let's see what says. Okay, okay, all right, so that is fine. Okay, let's move to the second variable, which is the Docker Hub credentials. Okay, go here again. I'll go here and then select with credentials, secret text, Docker Hub cred, Jenkins, secret text, secret, ID, Docker Hub cred, Docker Hub credential, add. Okay. Okay, and we need to install the Maven. Go to the dashboard, manage Jenkins, global tool configuration, come down, hide Maven. You need to give Maven 3.8.3. Yeah, 3. 8.3. It should automatically save. Okay, so let's go back and check if EKS cluster has been created or not. Okay, it is getting created. Let's wait, because now the only thing left is to create the pipeline, so we need the Kubernetes to be ready. Okay, now our cluster EKS cluster is ready. Okay, now let's go and see our job. This is our job. Okay, I forgot to save the pipeline. Let me copy paste the content again. Okay, let me save it. Okay, doable now. Okay, initially it takes some time. It is downloading the dependencies from central repository. Okay, let's wait for some time. Okay, so we got this error. Okay, let's go and check. Let me do a restart for Jenkins. TL start again. Okay. Okay, so it's working now after a restart of Docker. I mean, after the restart of Jenkins. Okay. Okay, kubectl not found. And finish with the failure. Let's move the kubectl to user local bin directory. Okay. So here, if you see ID. Okay, this is not Jenkins. Let's sudo su Jenkins. Sudo su Jenkins. Let's go here and see kubectl. It's not working. Okay, so what we need to do is kubectl is here. Jenkins and let's see kubectl. Yeah, kubectl get all. Okay, so we need to do a configure as well. So I'm just pausing my video. I'm going to take the secret key from my Excel. Okay, so AWS configure is now fine. Now we need to do a copy of the configuration file, kubeconfig, to the home directory of Jenkins. Okay, so let me copy that. Let me exit back to Ubuntu user, kubeconfig. Okay, I'm going to copy paste this entire content. All right, so Jenkins, yeah, config. Okay, so it is copied now. Let's go and check kubectl now. Kubectl get out. All right, so it is working now. So let us rerun the build again. Till now. Okay, so now it's success. Let's go and access the app web application. So this is our node, worker node. Let's copy paste the DNS name. Before that, let's see the port number. 32463. Not gonna work because of the security group. Let's go and add an extra inbound rule. Let's edit inbound rules and add a rule. Let's say all TCP anywhere. Just for the purpose of this video, I'm allowing all the TCP ports from anywhere. Okay, let's go here. Try again. Yeah, it's working now. So that's it, guys. We have come to the end of this video. See you in my next video. Thank you.